Here are the 5 things to watch for in Amy Coney Barrett's Supreme Court hearings. Number 1 is the political posturing. With Coney Barrett's confirmation almost assured, committee Democrats and Republicans will frame her record, writings and judicial decisions in political terms, some to boost their own chances of re-election and most to help their presidential candidates. Senator Amy Klobuchar said, over the past 2 weeks, Democrats have asserted that Coney Barrett will vote to strike down the Affordable Care Act and Roe v. Wade, and to diminish the rights of workers and immigrants while aiding corporations and the wealthy. All Democratic campaign issues. They are literally jamming a Supreme Court nominee through right before a court case in which they have argued to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. Republicans have demanded that Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden and his running mate Kamala Harris, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, declare whether they support court packing or other schemes to add their preferred jurists to the Supreme Court should they win. Number 2 is the religion and character. Republicans are pointedly reminding the public that committee Democrats focused on Coney Barrett's Catholic faith in a hearing on her circuit judge nomination in 2017 and forced an extra session on sexual assault allegations against Justice Brett Kavanaugh in his 2018 hearing. Despite previous attacks based on Judge Barrett's religious faith, I hope Democrats choose not to engage in another character assassination, as they did against Justice Kavanaugh, said Senator John Cornyn when Trump announced Coney Barrett's nomination. But it's more likely Republicans than Democrats will bring up those issues. Senator Richard Blumenthal told Bloomberg News, nowhere in the official statements by all 10 committee Democrats are the words Catholic, religion or faith. I have no intention of asking Amy Coney Barrett about her religious faith or any issues concerning religion. Still, as stories appear about the religious community she has been involved in during college and since then, once holding a position called a handmaid, the extent and importance of her beliefs hang over the hearing. Number 3 is Stare Decisis. Both sides will press Coney Barrett on a legal doctrine that looms large in the future of Roe v. Wade. The 1972 ruling that ruled the Constitution contains a fundamental right to privacy that protects a pregnant woman's choice whether to have an abortion. Coney Barrett, who has written that abortion is always immoral and signed an anti-abortion newspaper ad in 2006, said in her hearing to become a circuit court judge that she would follow all Supreme Court precedent. But if she joins the Supreme Court, she would not have to follow precedent as a justice, an issue she wrote about in 2013 in an article about Stare Decisis, which is Latin for to stand by things decided and means following earlier Supreme Court decisions. Number 4 is Eyes on Harris. When Harris gets her turn to question, she'll be in the spotlight as much as Coney Barrett. Harris, a former prosecutor known for her sharp-edged interrogations of Kavanaugh, will have to walk the fine line between pinning down Coney Barrett and maintaining her political image as vice presidential candidate. The Trump campaign in a statement Friday said Harris won't be able to hide her anti-Catholic bigotry and that she'll try to score political points for her ticket. Harris told a Phoenix, Arizona television reporter on Thursday she'll ask about the values that we hold dear, such as the Brown Board of Education ruling, and she ruled out asking about religious views. One's faith should never be the basis of or rejecting a nominee. Still, viewers will have to wait to hear what she does ask. With the least seniority among committee Democrats, she takes her turn last. Number 5 is uncommon setting. Coney Barrett's hearing this week will be unlike any of the others for the 6 justices confirmed since 2000, coming during an economy struggling to emerge from a shutdown, the continuing breakouts of COVID-19 and a heated presidential campaign. The hearing will add a pandemic innovation. Some of the senators, Democrats and Republicans, will participate remotely. That includes Senator Tom Tillis and possibly Senator Mike Lee, both of whom are recovering from COVID-19. This close to the election, so I think you're going to see some fiery statements on either side, said Jessica Anderson, executive director of Heritage Action, a conservative advocacy group. My only caveat is, I think the vibe is going to be different. She said problems with remote connections crop up, that could disrupt the cadence, it could disrupt the flow, it could disrupt the questions. and for the first time in years, the public will not be allowed in the hearing room, and so advocates both for and against the nominee will not be present in the room, and that means there will not be the spectacle of chanting protesters being dragged out of the hearing.